Welcome to our presentation. We are Team 5, and this is our facility project for Fair Traders Organization. So Fair Traders is a non-profit organization. Basically, they source product from the third world country and sell to the developed country so that they manage actually some employment for the poor people. So recent year, they have found a problem that they're in festival session, they have expected 25% volume growth and 35% in the subsequent year. So they are trying to figure out is there any way that they could improve their processes, their productivity, and also any kind of suggestion is welcomed by themselves. But we also have to remember they are a non-profit organization, so they have some budget constraints. The main objective we have found from the problem statement is the redesign layout, utilizing the resource to its maximum capacity, process flow design, reliability ensuring, and plan in low budget. So our approach is basically very simple. First, we try to understand their current process. Then we identify the scopes of improvement. And then we made some proposals with some good understanding. First, we try to understand their current process. So we have divided that in three sections: their layout study, process study, and their data study. So in the layout part, what we have seen, we have tried to understand how a product is moved inside the warehouse after it's unloaded and before it is shipped. So we have found there are some problems and bottlenecks, like there are some backtracking. Not all the movement is one-way direction. So as you can see from node number 3 to 5, means from lift to the packing area. Sometimes it's moving in the forward direction, sometimes it's coming back to the backtracking. In the process study part, we have tried to understand their whole process. Every single step we have tried to make a flowchart. In the data analysis part, we have seen in their bin capacity, they have a total resource or capacity of almost 300,000 feet cube, but we have taken an assumption that at most they can use 80% of this, so it's almost 235,000 feet cube. And among them, pallet is the highest capacity. So if we compare the capacity with their current load, we can see that the current load or throughput actually can be served by their capacity. And also in the upcoming and subsequent year, all of the throughput or traffic of the product can be served by their current capacity. From the utilization of bins, we can see it is ranging from 4% to 25%. Actually, the utilization is very low. So it's actually saying something very critical. The box inside bin graph actually says that which box is placed in which bin, and level-wise bin allocation says that in which level of the shelves we are allocating the which bin. So after this process of this study, we have identified some scopes of improvement. The redesigned layout, we have made few changes. We didn't buy any resources like shelves or bins. It's just we have relocated. If you look at the blue section, reserve main level, we have relocated some of the shelves and made them a place called reserve main level that we are going to use some purpose. I'm going to discuss that in a moment. And also from the previous sort pack and ship area from mezzanine level, we have relocated that in the main levels at a corner. So you can see from the yellow zone, we have placed that in the green zone. In the redesigned layout flow, as you can see that all the process is now in one direction. So there are some changes in the process that made the layout flow, process flow in one direction. And we believe that it will reduce the backtracking and minimize the bottleneck in the lift or elevator. In the warehouse, how the process is ongoing, so how things are going to be stored, we have proposed some algorithm. So this algorithm basically will take the average throughput level lambda, and based on that, it will make some decision that where should I put? Should I put in the picking location or in the overstock location? Then the same way the main level works, but before I send the products to the main level shelves, we'll decide that should we put in the main level or reserve main level. The reserve main level is actually a place that we want to store products or goods that are in volume that are greater than 2.29 but less than 26.67. So when an order is placed, it will be very much convenient to find the item just from the reserve main level. And the actual main level will be a secondary location which will help to refill item in reserve main level and mezzanine level. So that's what I just said, that after an order is placed, so we have made some few changes. Like we have minimized the pressure on the elevator. We have used the chute elevator and staircase to send products from mezzanine level to the packing zone. The packing zone right now is in the main level. And then what we did is, when in the mezzanine level or the reserve main level some item need to be refilled, the WMS will generate a refill order from the secondary position. So we are basically trying to improve their information system, because we think if the information system improved, their whole capacity or the utilization of their resource will be increased. So we are just, instead of just bookkeeping, we are going to use the WMS with some logic gate, and based on some simple algorithm, it will tell where to store, where from it should retrieve, and which level of the shelf it should use. So here are some proposals that we are making. The proposal we are giving is divided by 3 sections. So the designing proposal, we are relocating our resources a little bit, but we are not buying anything. And we are minimizing elevator bottleneck. And in the main level is segmented between 2 areas: actual main level, that is our secondary storage, and another is the reserve main level, that is our primary storage. And functional proposal, that we have given some algorithm, like to say that when to send a product to the mezzanine level, when to send a product to the reserve main level, when to where to store our products, which shelf we should store, should it be stored in the peak level or overstock level. In the budget proposal, we have made a budget for 3 years, only $65,000. So $25,000 of our budget will go for a software company who will develop our WMS. And also we have put some of our budget for training employee purpose, and also we are going to hire some personnel who has experience with modern warehouse management system. And also we are proposing creating some video content for our volunteers so that they can be trained easily and can be a help of hand. Thank you.